YouTube, what's going on, y'all? Runners, good morning. We have a 6-mile run on the docket today. Had I want to say a rest day. I did more of like an active recovery day yesterday, sorry. So that was after my 14 miles. And so I had my long run on Wednesday, a little bit of active recovery yesterday. But I had to work really late yesterday, so I'm super exhausted. But 6 miles on the docket today, rocking the Coast R1R. And I really like this shoe, and I'm getting a lot of DMs about it, so I want to get some more miles in it to give a fair and honest review on it. My first impressions is I really like this shoe a lot. I like the design of it. I love the upper. I love the lacing system. The cushion felt good. I compared it to the Nike Pegasus Turbo or Nike Pegasus Plus. It's got that cushion. It's not super soft. It has a lot of responsiveness, but it also has some cushion. I think it's like 36 millimeter in the stack and 29 on the forefoot. It's an 8 mil drop. I'm somewhere close to those numbers. I might be right on, or I might not be at all. But I want to show you guys how we lace this shoe up. And I want to just get more miles in it. After today's run, it'll be 20 miles on this shoe. So I want to get some more miles in there before I start recommending it or saying it's the best shoe. I do recommend it if you are a beginner runner and you just want one shoe to kind of take care of everything. But today we're gonna go super, 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 super easy, super recovery, and I want to see how this shoe handles it. And because it's an ultra marathon road running shoe, I'm suspecting in ultra marathons they are not running 8 minute, 7 minute miles the entire 50 miles or 100-mile races. So my assumption is this is where this shoe is going to shine. That kind of lower intensity, easy work. So that's where this is going to shine. So I'm going to see, is it like a lighter weight max cushion shoe from the other brands, or is it kind of its own identity? So let's get started with this shoe. Let's get started with this training run, and let's just get started with the day, man. All right, y'all. Catch y'all out there. Let's go. All right, y'all. So lacing up the Coast R1R. Basically, what I like to do is loosen up these laces up top, because that's where my foot has the most problem getting in. If it's too tight, obviously, put your foot through. I gotta zipper up my tights. Hold on one sec. All right, so now that it's in here, I always like to do the speed lacing first. I do a little tug to make sure that they're kind of snug. And then what I'll do is I'll lift this up and then just slide the little Coast little security piece back. And then this one is just like a regular shoe. You kind of tighten, 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 and then lace up, tie it. I didn't need a runner's loop with this shoe. I didn't have any heel slippage, so I'm not going to runner's loop it again. And that's it. Ready to rock. If you think we're gonna run by and not record it, I still can't. Why is it parked in a random town? It baffles me. Anyway, let me know down below, y'all. Like, I would like to give tips on like nutrition and recovery, but I want y'all to take it with a grain of salt, because I'm not a dietarian, I'm not a doctor, but I would like to give the tips of what I do, so this way maybe I can help any who are just starting out. Maybe you're confused. There's a lot of information out there, and I'm not gonna go through every information. I'm gonna tell you what works for me and what I've been doing. But let me know if you guys like that kind of stuff, if you want to see it in my channel. But nevertheless, we're just over 4 miles in, and the shoes are feeling great. I mean, besides a little like calf strain or tightness, these Coast shoes, man, they really just like the Coast. I actually went and bought another pair of an R1R and I bought a pair of the S1. So I like the R1R a lot, and I really want one for like casual use, and the S1 will be a casual shoe and maybe sometimes a running shoe. A lot of times I'll buy some running shoes for casual, but when I go out and buy 2 pairs of the same shoe, it means I really like it. So I really like this one. Again, like even today, it's got, I'm gonna stop using firm because I think that just gives a bad look on a shoe company. It's very, very responsive, but it's got that cushion. Sorry, wind's picking up, but it's got that cushion that you feel protected. But all right, I'm gonna catch you guys after the wind. Runners, we're done. We did it. 6 miles, recovery, easy running. And when I mean easy, I mean really Fisher Price kind of easy right now. 6 miles in 1 hour and 1 minute, average pace of 10:17, weekly mileage of 31.30. That's awesome from being sick last week and coming back with a 31-mile week. Anywhere between 26 to like 28 is like my base mileage. Obviously picking it up just a little bit. I actually would have had 40 miles this week if I would have did my full mileage run on Sunday, but that was the first day coming back from being sick. I didn't want to push my body too much, and I think that was a great decision because I was able to push it the later in the week. Anyway, the elephant in the room, right? I get so many comments on my Instagram DMs like, hey, how are those Mountain Coast shoes? I've been thinking about them. I see them sponsored all over IG and TikTok. What do you think? And it's a major go for me, y'all. I got about 20 miles in my one pair. I bought these with my own money. I said it in the last video. I put it in the description. I said it multiple times in the last video. And I'm putting in the description today. I paid for this shoe with my hard-earned cash. And it's amazing. Y'all, I really like this shoe. 20 miles in my pair. I actually ordered a second pair of the R1Rs, and I ordered a pair of the S1s. So the S1s are more like their everyday training shoe. I'm gonna wear those for everyday like training, like some runs around here, but I'm also gonna wear those when I'm at work. These ones are gonna be my road running pair. And then I just have another pair because I like this shoe so much. And I like to wear the R1R. I think it's a really cool looking shoe with its dual lacing system. the minimal branding. And people who know this shoe, like, they probably look at it like, wow, that's a cool shoe. I know the brand, I know what it is. And since my next endeavor in running is ultra running, I want to kind of have this shoe for that. But all in all, man, great shoe. I will tell you, it is super breathable. Today we actually had some really strong gusts of wind, and as I was running head on, I felt the wind kind of go right through the upper through my foot and cool everything down. So very, very, very breathable. I mean, it's damn near see-through sometimes. But to have a non-plated racing shoe, I mean, I was thinking to myself, like, if Mount to Coast was to make a shoe with a plate in it, but then I realized why this shoe doesn't need it. The midsole is the perfect combination of cushion and firmness. And you could see it, the reason why you know it's not too firm is because you could see it start to crease up, right? So the foam is breaking in. It's creasing up, it's looking good. And I could tell you in the video, I'm gonna start using the word responsive instead of firm, because some shoes are just not firm, they're just very, very responsive. And this shoe it has the perfect blend of weight on your foot, not weighing it down, has the perfect compression and decompression, and it has the perfect amount of responsiveness, at least for me. Might not work for everyone, but all the reviews I read on the website and that I read on Reddit and that I read on YouTube, I really like the shoe. And I was researching the shoe for a very, very long time, probably more than a Puma Mad Max. And I was like, I don't know if I could like trust this brand or whatever, but I really trust them. 20 miles, the wear and tear looks really good. 2 runs in, not back-to-back days, but skipping a day. Wearing it to work one day, standing on it all day long. It feels really good. I actually, like I said, I got another pair because I did want to wear the R1R out and about. And I just don't want to wear like that shoe because I want a pair for running. And here is the other shoe for reference. This one did go through a puddle, so mind the like wet spots in the bottom. But again, super good. They do get dirty, so if you don't like your shoes to look a little muddy or stained, I would definitely stay away from the white on white. I personally like this, the white on white. I like the way it looks. The laces even are getting dirty. How, I don't know. And even inside here, how, I don't know. But all in all, a really, really good shoe. I said it in my last video, if you're a beginner runner, this is a shoe for you. I would also say, like, if you're, I mean, any level of running, this is a great shoe to have. Today, at a slower pace, felt good. Wednesday, with a little bit quicker. I mean, quicker by like almost a minute and a half quicker. Felt really, really good. There is just so much that I like about this shoe. The dual lacing system, the padding, the cushioning, the upper is amazing. It's just a really, really good shoe, y'all. And it's nice enough to wear it casually too. Like, you can wear it casually. I will tell you, I wore it to work for standing and walking around in it, and it just feels really good. Guys, they got a banger here. They got a home run. I can't wait to try on their later shoes. I am hooked to Mount to Coast. Yeah, Mount to Coast, if you're watching this, you know, you want to send me a jacket. I'm mad because I can't find them on the website no more. So if you want to send me that, like, rain jacket, Mount to Coast, just kidding. But if you do, let me know. But let me know. This is a great shoe, y'all. Anyway, y'all, that is it. I'm going to run more in this shoe later on in the week. It's just good to keep talking about it because I think it's a great shoe. I said in my videos it feels like the Nike Pegasus Turbo or Nike Pegasus Plus, and I'm going to stick with that. This foam feels like Nike Zoom X, but a little bit different. Nitrogen infused foam, PIBA. It's an amazing foam. I still don't really get anything from the Go Flow. Maybe it's doing something. It's just I don't feel it. A lot of things people are like, oh, I don't like the stability element. It's really like telling my foot where to go or guiding my foot. I don't feel that. Maybe it's just my running. But heel striking today felt good. This shoe really shines and feels like slower, kind of coasting paces. But all right, y'all, that is it. Mount to Coast R1R. Can't wait for my second pair. Can't wait for my S1 so I can wear them around. And yeah, y'all, catch you on the next video. Have a good weekend. Peace out.